Hello, one last time we are trying. If that is audible, let me know. Otherwise, I will upload the recorded ones. Okay. For one last time, we are trying. कि वो वीडियो दिख रहा है या नहीं दिख रहा, just let me know. Okay. For one last time, let's see this. Okay. If that is proper, I will go with this. Let's hope that is proper करके. Hello. There is no lag. Please comment if everything is perfect. We are good to go. Yeah, abhi clear hai. I think there is no problem. Yeah. Let's start with this. Maybe it will take some time for others to join then. I think, yeah. So now that is clear now. So let's start with this, guys. Okay. So now what we gonna do? As I said, we are going to start with this short revision where first, guys, what we will do is else keep the video off. Let's see if there is a lag, let me know. I will keep the video off. Okay. As of now, let us start. Okay. Guys, we're gonna do the cost sheet. So first, let's come to the cost sheet. Okay. The important thing in the costing, that is cost sheet, you need to understand the format, basic format. So let's start with this. What is the format, sir? First of all, what comes is raw material will come into the factor. The raw material cost, that is raw material consumed, which is also known as direct material. Then what comes is direct labor. Then there is a direct expenses. I am saying cost sheet. Once you add this, guys, you are going to get one thing that is known as prime cost. Please by heart with me this thing. Okay. Direct material, direct labor, direct expenses, and you're gonna get prime cost. To this prime cost, you will add your factory overhead. Please by heart these things with me. I will give you the list which expenses will come in factory overhead. Okay. But factory overhead you will add. Once you add factory overhead, you're gonna get your gross factory cost. Okay. Why gross? Within the factory there is a WIP stock which is yet to be adjusted. So I can say add opening stock of WIP, and then I will say less closing stock of WIP. Okay. Once, guys, that is being subtracted, you will get net factory cost, which is also known as work cost or factory cost. Okay. Direct material, direct labor, direct expenses, prime cost aa gaya. You add factory overhead, you will get gross factory cost. WIP you adjust, you will get net factory cost. Okay. Now I can just I can see like this. This is the factory. Factory के बाहर there is one person whose name is Q and who is doing wrap. So you need to adjust Q wrap. Beside factory there is one person Q wrap. So you need to adjust what? Q wrap. What is this Q wrap? Let us understand Q wrap. When I talk about Q, Q stands for quality control cost. There is a format. Achha, let me show you the format for that matter. Let me show you the format so that the things will be more clear to you. Okay. Here we go. Let's have a look in the format. अगर आप देखोगे, if you check the format, so see, we are done with this part, direct material. If you see this, we are done with direct material, direct labor, direct expense, and then if we just proceed ahead, here we have factory overhead, then WIP. Now there is a QRAP we need to by heart. I will give you the notes also. This will include questions, Aniket. This will include questions. So now you need to add quality control, you need to add research and development, administration, primary packing, and then scrap. So I can come over here, and what you need to adjust is quality control, research and development, administration, which is connected with production, and then there is a primary packing, Q wrap. Q is doing wrap, which is scrap. You need to understand scrap. You need to subtract scrap, and then you are going to get your cost of production. Okay. So I can say there is one person Q, factory ke baaju mein, factory cost ke baaju mein Q, he is doing wrap. Okay. Now, guys, once you get this answer, that is cost of production, you need to add what you produce, finished goods. So add opening stock of finished goods less closing stock of finished goods. The answer which you will get is your cost of goods sold. Acha. While selling goods, you incur some expenses. When you sell the goods, you incur what? You incur your administration overhead, you incur your selling and distribution overhead. Okay. And then you're gonna get your total cost, which is known as cost of sales. Add profit and you will get sales. This is the basic format. Sir, what else to discuss? What else to discuss in this format? Please understand. You need to understand this, how many columns you will make. There is one column which will always come with one total column. Acha, after total cost column, guys, we have to make one more column. We have to make one more column, which is cost per unit column. But sir, when do we make this cost per unit column? So please understand, sir, you will make cost per unit column when details of quantity is given. What does that mean? If details of quantity is given, you will do like this. You will say like this: opening stock of finished goods, add quantity produced. Then you will say यहाँ पे closing stock of यहाँ पे quantity sold. And then you will say closing stock of finished goods. Example, देखो, Now here it will be like this ki you are already having 100 units, you produce 200 units, so you have 300 units. Okay, out of 300 units, if I tell you that you sell you have sold 250 units, that is quantity sold, so 50 will be in your balance, 50 will be your balance. It means before you start with your cost sheet, you always have to make one working, and if nothing is given, so there is no opening stock. If details of about opening stock is not given, there is no opening stock. Okay, so now we are understanding the cost sheet, guys. We are understanding cost sheet. Okay, I hope this basic structure is clear. Okay, now sir, what else to remember in this chapter? Once you by heart this format जो अच्छे से लिखा गया है, when I say raw material, you gonna say raw material के अंदर opening plus purchase minus plus expenses on purchase minus closing, and then there is a sale of scrap. Acha, please understand this. If normally sale of scrap is given, it is during production activity, so you QRAP में you will have to subtract. But if sale of scrap of material specifically mentioned, you have to subtract from here. If it is specifically mentioned sale of scrap of material, subtract from raw material consumed. If only sale of scrap is written during production वगैरह or sale of scrap during production, it will be from QRAP. Okay. After discussing this format, I have made a summary. Sir, let me show you the summary so that you will get the idea what to do करके. Let me just open that summary वाला part. Where is that summary? Let's hope that is there karke. Yeah, it's that summary. Yeah, now understand. In exam they will trick you, so you should be able to know kaun sa expense kahan pe jayega. Okay, in cost sheet if I just talk about factory overhead, admin and selling and distribution overhead, 3 expenses are there. You should be able to allocate the expenses. Okay, so if I tell you about any asset, if there is any asset, so they will give you any expense, like they will give you lease rent of the asset, higher charges of that asset, depreciation of that asset, insurance of that asset, repairs and maintenance of that asset. So it depends which asset is that. Understand, if that asset is factory building, if that asset is plant and machinery, if that asset is pollution control equipment which is there in the factory only to control the pollution, so all these expenses, if it is lease rent of factory building, depreciation of factory building, whatever, that will come to factory overhead. Please understand this. If that depreciation, let me tell you depreciation, if this depreciation is connected to this office building or director vehicle or director's laptop ka depreciation, that will come to administration overhead. Please understand that. Okay, so there is a factory overhead, there is a administration overhead. Now let us come to guys selling and distribution overhead. Okay, I hope you are getting this. I will provide you this notes, or you can don't worry about that. Okay, I will upload it to the Telegram and Google Drive. It is not uploaded yet, but it will be done. Do not worry about that. Okay, and link will be given. Okay, now let's proceed ahead. आगे जाते हैं. सर, सेलिंग एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, तो अगर सेल्समैन का है और डिलीवरी व्हीकल है और सेल्स ऑफिस है, इट इज सेलिंग एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. सो एनी एक्सपेंस यू जस्ट नीड टू चेक द असेट. अच्छा, वन मोर थिंग यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड, इफ इट इज रिटन purchase of asset, guys, purchase of asset, please ignore that. It will not come in cost sheet. It is balance sheet item. It is which item? Balance sheet item. Okay, at the end I will ask you few questions, you should be able to answer. ये चीजें फैक्ट्री में होती है, this is there in the office, this is there for the sales purpose. Okay, now purchase of asset should be ignored, it will not come in the cost sheet. Now guys, salary paid to, if I just talk about salary paid to, you need to understand that person is working in the factory, he is there in the office, or he is there in the sales department. When I say salary paid to supervisor, he is in the factory, he is for production activity. Again, plant supervisor, if I just talk about factory store staff, so all expenses, salary paid to these fellows will come in the factory overhead. Okay, but sir, if I just talk about admin, like salary paid to only manager is written, that is what we assume is general manager, that is admin wala kharcha. Factory paid to finance and account is administration. Then salary paid to director and secretary. So guys, all these expenses will come to your administration overhead. Okay, please understand that. Okay, how long will it be? Humid, maybe it can go up to 3 to 4 hours, or it depends. Okay, as long as you guys are there, we will take the marathon. Maybe 4 hours you can say. Okay, we'll understand, we'll just revise the things. Okay, let's start. Now if I talk about selling and distribution, sir, sales and marketing staff बोला है और sales staff बोला है, तो any salary paid to these fellows, that is gonna be selling and distribution. Okay, let's start. At the end I will ask you few questions, you should be able to tell me those answers. Okay, now will it be uploaded on YouTube? Yes, it will be there on the YouTube. Okay, now let's come to this. If fees are paid, again, to the auditor, legal advisor or independent director. Okay, fine. That will come to again administration weight. There is only one expense. थोड़ा सा इसको ध्यान रखना. In one question they have done this, so you should pay attention to this. Salary paid to production manager. When I say production manager, guys, production manager, they are transferring it to this. It is like he's paying attention, he's checking everything is done. He's a manager, right? But that manager is working. So manager ka salary, where it should go? It should go to admin. But this manager is connected with production. It means this salary is connected with production activity. So it will come to A, that is administration, QRAP wala. Hello. Administration expenses. Please understand this, okay? Now, packing charges. If it is a primary packing, it will come to the QRAP. QRAP बोले तो in this format. यहाँ पे आएगा primary packing cost यहाँ पे, and यहाँ पे production manager salary will come over here related to production activity. Okay, now let's understand this. If I just talk about secondary packing, where will secondary packing go? Secondary packing will go to selling and distribution, because packet and all, that is for just to sell boxes which are there karke. Okay, so we can say this much is clear. Now there is again a list which is guys uploaded, which you have to, I will ask you a few questions now, you should be able to tell me. Please check the list. I will provide the PDF. When I say stores, canteen, indirect employee cost, drawing and all, that will come to factory overhead. Normal rent, printing, stationery given, that will come to admin. Please do check that. I will send this PDF to you guys. Then I will proceed to next part. Marketing, research. Acha. If written research and development, where will you write? Research and development, sir. Research and development mein. But marketing research will come where? In selling and distribution. Please understand this. Okay. Now, having said that, and royalty and power, that will come to direct wages. Now, let me ask you, few questions so that I will come to know tumko aata hai ki nahi aata. You should tell me, okay? You should tell me where will it come. So, no, if I tell you salary paid to, if I just tell you that general manager, tell me where will it come? Factory, office or selling and distribution, F, O or S. If I, administration, factory, administration or selling and distribution. Hello. Please tell me, if I say general manager ko salary diya, where will you write that down? General manager. Hello. Please type that. I will come to know. Yeah, that is office karke. Okay, office and administration. Perfect. Office and administration. Sales staff se connected idhar aayega, factory wala idhar aayega. So please do have a look on these expenses. It will help you to categorize the things. Okay, yeah, perfect. Everybody, right answer. Is this PDF different from one which is uploaded? Yeah, the updated PDF will be uploaded. Do not worry about that. Now, do have a look. Acha, one more thing, which about you have to pay attention. Sir, if only administration expense is written in the question, if only administration, where will you write? Sir, if only administration overheads is written in the question, it will come in your this with selling and distribution, assuming it is general. If it is only administration, aisa likha hai, admin overhead. Where will you write? It is along with selling and distribution, that is there in the format. See here, you're gonna write over here, general, office and administration, and then selling and distribution. You're gonna write over here. Okay, so please understand that general. Acha, but if it is written that administration expenses is 10% of production. Hello. Yeah, Priyanshu, I know. Administration overhead. Just to do not waste the time, I am not asking you much. Okay. If administration overhead is 10% of production, it is written. So if it is written like production se connected hai, it is a part of QRAP, guys. Okay. Okay. So now if I proceed ahead, okay. Sir, how are you going to calculate cost, CPU, cost per unit? Please understand. If I talk about up to cost of production, hello. This is a new marathon just for clarity. If it is written that cost of production ka answer is up to cost of production, every expense is dependent upon quantity produced. So if you want to calculate cost per unit now, total cost will be divided by quantity produced, and then you will get this CPU. Hello, cost per unit. Total cost will be divided by quantity produced, and you will get this CPU. And from COGS onwards, what will you do? Total cost will be divided by what? Quantity sold. Then you're gonna get this answer. Hello, do you understand this or not? I'm just being little bit quick, then I will solve a question so that you can understand few things. Okay, now आगे बढ़ते हैं, यहाँ से आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's proceed ahead. Okay, sold. Now if I just talk about closing stock का valuation, how you gonna do this? Please understand. Let me explain this. Maybe you will be able to answer. If I tell you my cost is 1 lakh rupees, hello, my cost is 1 lakh and I have produced 50,000 units. Can you tell me what is my cost per unit? 1 lakh is my expense. Hello, divide by 50,000 units. What is my cost per unit? Hello. 1 lakh rupees is my expense for 50,000 units. What is my cost per unit? Please type. I will come to know. You guys are there. And do like the video so that it can reach out to maximum people. Yeah, it is 2. Now, if I tell you, I have 100 units in my godown, that is quantity. What will be the value of this clothing stock? Sir, 100 into 2. That is gonna be 100 into 2 and you will get 200. Yes, everybody, right answer. So I can say 100 into 2. If you do, you will get 200 as your answer. That is the value of closing stock. What is the formula? Formula is closing stock quantity into cost of production per unit. You can check this. So this is the summary, closing stock quantity into cost of production per unit. So that's it. This is the basic thing which is expected from your side. Now let's come to the questions. Thoda idea aega. Let us come to the questions of the module. Okay. Let me come to the questions. अभी थोड़ा एकदम ध्यान से आंसर देने का, मेरे साथ रहने का. You have to give me the answers. तो pay attention. Okay. अरे where is that module costing study material ICI mat. Okay, all the PDFs were downloaded. Yeah. So all the PDFs were downloaded. Let us come to the cost sheet wala part. Fatafat. We're gonna do few questions. So pay attention. Okay. Pay attention. Okay. So now the basic format has been clear. Now let's come to the few questions and let's start with this. Acha, if I come to the question number 1, everybody pay attention. Question number 1. What is there? Ekdam fatafat. Now let's start. Sir, what is the direct material, direct wages? You're gonna add this and you are going to get prime cost. You can see this. That is direct material, direct wages. You will get prime cost, which is 2,70,000. Done. Acha, once having done this machine hours work, we have worked for 10,000 hours and every per hour ka you pay 8 rupees. So tell me what is the total cost? Can I say 80,000? Hello. Yes. 10,000 into 8, that is gonna be 80,000. You're gonna write this 80,000 over here. So you will get factory overhead also. Yes, sir. Then administration overhead general, it is written. It is not a part of QRAP then. Okay. So then I can get this my total cost of production because nothing is there. After factory overhead, what comes? Gross factory cost. Then what comes? WIP cost stock. Nothing is mentioned. So it will become my net factory cost. Hello. Then after net factory cost, I can say QRAP. It is also not there, QRAP. So that will become my cost of production. Hello, you understand that this becomes my cost of production. When I say this is my cost of production, guys, now I want to add, as I told you, one working should be done, quantity ka. Hello, 2 quantities are there. So if I make the format, opening stock, quantity produced, quantity sold, closing stock. Quantity produced 4,000 units. Nothing is in the opening. Quantity sold kitna hai? 3,600. Hello. So can I say that? How many units are there in the closing stock then? Hello. Quantity sold 3,600. So 400 units are in closing stock. Hello. Do you get that? There are 400 units in the closing stock. That working you will make? Yes. What will be the value of that 1 unit? Hello. First of all, there are 4,000 units. There are 4,000 units. Exactly. 400, that is right answer. There are 4,000 units. So ye entire thing will be divided by 4,000 and you will get quantity produced. Guys, you will get quantity produced. So you gonna get this. 3,50,000 divided by 4,000. Ek unit ka value hai 87.5. That is the value of 1 unit. Okay. Once you get value of 1 unit as 87.5, what you have to do, guys? Now, how many units do you have in the closing stock? 400, as we have discussed here. Out of 4,000, you have sold 3,600. So 400 units you have. And value of each unit is this. 400 into 87.5. You are going to get 35,000. Closing stock, please subtract. So 3,50,000 minus 35,000. Yeah, Shubham, Bolo, you're gonna get this answer. And while selling the product, you are going to incur some expenses. What? Selling and distribution and administration. Administration is 35,000. And your selling and distribution is 5 rupees per unit. And selling expense you always incur for quantity sold. So sir, 5 into quantity sold, how many units you have sold? 3,600. Hello. 5 into 3,600. Guys, you're gonna get 18,000. Add this. And this entire thing will be divided by quantity sold. I hope. Is this understood? The first part I just discussed. You don't have to write, but calculate on the calculator. And I hope you understand that. You understood that part. Yes. Okay. Now, sir, you want to calculate the profit? Again, it can be done. Sir, how it can be done? Profit, how can you calculate? How many units you have sold? You have sold, guys, this many units. Okay, yeah. That is being understandable. You have sold 3,600 units at this price. So what is the sales value? 4,50,000. Guys, if units of sold is not given in the question, how we calculate closing stock? Sai Krishna, if that is not given in the question, एक second, someone called. So now, if unit sold is not given in the question, then to फिर this 4,000 will become 4,000. No closing stock, zero closing stock. Hello, there is no sales. They have to give something. Then only you can get the closing stock. Hello. Okay. Now understand. So I think that is clear. 4,50,000 is your sales value, as I said, ki 3,600 units at the rate of rupees 125. And then you guys have this. एक second. Then you guys, अरे यार ये call क्यों आ रहा है? रुको एक second जरा. Let me just keep the phone like this. Okay. Now that is perfect. Hello. Perfect, right? Can I proceed with the next part? Yes. So that was the basic introduction of the cost sheet. In 20 minutes we did. Now let us come to the next chapter and we will do the things. Okay, guys, we're gonna do the next chapter. Please understand. Should we transfer depreciation? Should we transfer depreciation cost? Where is the depreciation cost? Nothing is mentioned about depreciation cost. Okay. Now, guys, let us come to the. Okay. Let us go to the next question. Let us go to the next question, sir. Let us go to the next question. Now I am opening with chapter, sir, material costing. Okay, let me just revise the material costing for you guys, and then we're gonna start with the things. So no, let us start with the material costing. What is important? What will come in the examination? Yeah, PDF of cost sheet will do that. As of now, let's start with this. First, what will come? Chances are there, sir. High chances. Stock level will come in your exam in this November 22. Okay, so pay attention. Okay, before that, EOQ, just let's talk about that. EOQ, we'll solve one or two questions of EOQ just to give you the idea. It can come in the exam. So let me just go to the favorite wala part, and यहाँ पे ICI mat which is there, study material, and let's come to the material costing. Now we're gonna go for the material costing after cost sheet. Okay. If I come to the material costing, please understand this. First of all, let me just give you the idea. Okay, so no. In material costing, how many parts are there? Not able to rewind stream. Please correct, sir. Hello. You can rewind the stream. Henry is asking something. Is it? Can you just tell me? I hope everything is proper. Just let me know. Hello, everything is proper. We can't rewind बोले तो I didn't get you, like अच्छा, अब I don't know how to do that करके, not able to rewind. Maybe I have to change the setting or something, but no idea about that. Maybe why that is happening, I don't know. I will start instead of this. Now others can see the recorded or directly start from here. Hello. This YouTube new update. Okay, can we just start instead of discussing this? Now let's start with this, sir. Leave that. Okay, as it's just focus upon marathon. Okay, now guys, let us talk about EOQ, which is economic order quantity. What happens before you start with this question? You need some data. Please understand always what all data you need. You need annual requirement. Hello. You need annual requirement. You need annual requirement. After annual requirement of raw material, कि एक साल में कितना raw material खरीदना है, that you need. Then you need ordering cost per order. When you place the order, what will be your ordering cost? Then you need purchase cost. If you go to the supplier, it is like this. You will visit the supplier, you're gonna pay purchase cost. You will bring those goods, you will pay ordering cost. And once goods are there in the store, you will pay carrying cost. So three costs are there: purchase cost, ordering cost, carrying cost. Now let's pay attention. Here we go. There is A. First you need to calculate as a purchase manager, एक साल में कितना raw material चाहिए. You need how many units? Let us say, yeah, Pranav, we gonna do that. Now understand, let us say that in 1 year you need 6,000 units. Okay, and your ordering cost is something, let us say that 300, let us say 1000 rupees is your ordering cost. Okay, and let us say you purchase 1 unit for 30 rupees, 1 unit from the supplier, purchase cost, and 10% is your rate of interest. EOQ versus non-EOQ changes. Okay, what is that? Let us see this. 30 into 10%, what is gonna be your carrying cost? That is gonna be 3 per unit per annum. Okay, now I will use the formula 2AO upon C under root. This is the formula of your EOQ which you're gonna use, and we will get the answer. Okay, let us get the answer. So 2 into A, that is 6000, into 1000 divided by 30, not 30, divided by 3, which is carrying cost. Okay, so 2 into 6000 into 1000 divided by 3 equal to root. Please give me the answer in the chat box. What is the answer that you have got? Once I come to know. Yeah, the answer is 2000. Perfect. The answer is 2000, which is your EOQ. Please confirm if you have got that answer. I will just go to the next part then. Hello, did you get that answer 2000 karke? Yes, you got that answer 2000. Exactly, perfect. So that is your EOQ. Okay, but sir, यहाँ पे एक problem है. Sir, what is the problem? Once you get the EOQ, अच्छा चलो, let us say 2000 is your answer, which is your EOQ. Okay, now you have got that answer. Yes. Now let me just write that data again. 6000, 1000 and 30 into 10% is equal to 3. Acha. Now sir, how will you get the, there are 3 costs which you have to calculate once you calculate your EOQ. First thing is, you have, see, if question comes in exam, first you have to present this, if possible, A, O, P, C, percentages, C and all. Then now you need to calculate this EOQ. Once you calculate EOQ, sometimes discount offer will be there, so you need to make one statement, guys, that is statement showing total cost. Acha sir, when we say statement showing total cost, isme 3 costs will be there. Purchase cost, sir, ordering cost, sir, carrying cost. 3 costs will be there. Sir, how you gonna calculate this cost? Please understand. Sir, you need 2000 units. You need 2000 units in 1 year, right? So if you need 2000 units in 1 year, please understand this. How many 2000 units in one order you will place? How many units you need in 1 year? Let us say you need 6000 units in 1 year, right? And so can I say that 6000 units you need in 1 year, and for every unit purchase you are going to pay kitna? 30 rupees. You are going to pay 30 rupees. So kitna answer aayega? 6000 into 30, that is gonna be 1,80,000. Hello, that is gonna be 1,80,000. 6000 units you will purchase into 30 rupees. 1 unit ka price you will pay. Sir, you will purchase 2000 at a time. At a time you will purchase 2000. But sir, 2000, 2000, 2000 you will purchase in totality 6000 units. Okay. So your cost is 1,80,000. Yes sir. Annual cost. Hello, annual cost. Okay. Now it is like this. 2000 into 30 if you do, you have to multiply by 3. Because 3 purchases will be made in 1 year. Okay. Once I get this answer, sir, what is gonna be your annual ordering cost? If I just talk about annual ordering cost, sir, that is gonna be A by Q. A by Q into O. A by Q. Yes, Harsh. Okay, now understand this. अगर मैं यहाँ पे बात करूँ, if I just talk about this, sir, 6000 units you are going to purchase in 1 year. Sir, at a time, how many units you will purchase? At a time, 2000 units you will purchase. So do one thing, 6000 upon 2000, which is A by Q. So you will do 6000 upon 2000 units at a time. So how many orders will come? 3 orders will come. 3 orders you will 3 orders will be there. Hello. If this answer is in fraction, let us say 2.1 or let us say 2.6, doesn't matter. You should always round it off to 3. Why, sir? Let us say that. You need 6000 units in 1 year, which is A. You need 6000 units in 1 year, and let us you are placing order. Your EOQ is 2500. Tell me what will happen. 6000 upon 2500. What is your answer? 2.4. But which is not your answer. Your answer is 3. Why? Sir, you will place one order of 2500. You will place one more order of 2500. But sir, you will have 5000 units. But you need 6000. There is one more order you will have to place. 3 orders will be there. So whatever is your answer, A by Q karne ke baad, whatever is your answer, you should round off to the next digit, that is 3, next digit, which whatever comes, and then into what is your ordering cost? Your ordering cost is 1000. So just multiply by that and you will get the answer. So 3 into 1000, you are getting 3000 karke your answer. I hope that is understandable. What is your carrying cost? Carrying cost, generally, this is only in one question which is there. Generally, your carrying cost is Q by 2 into C. Q by 2 matlab you are placing order for how many units? 2000 at a time. You will generally carry half of that because it will increase, that stock will decrease. So on an average, I am not going too much detail mein, but yeah, that is gonna be this into 2000 upon 2, you will carry on an average 1000 units, and for every unit you are going to pay 3 rupees. So into 3. So 2000 upon 2 into 3. Sir, you will get 3000 and take the total. That is 1,86,000. Hello, that is 1,86,000. Now what happens? Now what happens is supplier can give you the discount. What, sir? Yes, supplier can give you the discount. What discount he will give? He will say something like this. Sir, ek kaam karo. Sir, ek kaam karo. I will give you the discount. Don't purchase 2,000 करके purchase all 6,000 units in one go. Purchase all 6,000 units in one go. Acha sir, if I purchase all 6,000 units in one go, what will happen? Sir, 6,000 into, maybe he will tell you you have to pay. I will give you 10% discount. You don't have to pay 30 rupees now. 30 minus 10%. You have to pay 27. So 6,000 into 27. Your answer will be 1,62,000. Okay, sir, done. Sir, what is going to be your order cost? Sir, what is going to be your order cost? Ordering cost will be only one order. Why? 6,000 unit in 1 year. Sir, all 6,000 in one order, so divide by 6,000, only one order, sir. In one order ka 1,000 rupees, one order ka. So this will come to 1,000. Only one order. Okay, carrying cost will increase. Why? You are placing 6,000 units at a time. So 6,000 upon 2. Hello, yeah. 6,000 upon 2. You will get average quantity into your carrying cost. But no, hello. Now it will not be 3. Why? Carrying cost is 10% of purchase price. Hello. Purchase price has changed. Yeah, Sarvesh, thank you. So purchase price has changed. So 27 ka 10%. Hello, 27 ka 10%. That comes to 2.7. 6,000 upon 2 into 2.7. That is gonna be 8,100. Hello, 6,000 upon 2 into 2.7. 10% of 27, and then you will get the value. Acha, will you accept the offer? Hello, will you accept the offer? Yes. You will accept the offer because total cost is reducing. So you gonna accept the offer. Okay. So that was a short revision as to we can say that EOQ. After EOQ there was a purchase cost, and also these two things we have revised, guys, in nutshell. Now nutshell may we have revised this. Now please understand, there is one more requirement which is there, which they generally ask, that is frequency of orders. Sir, what is frequency of orders? Yeah, less total cost. I hope everything you got karke. Now when I say frequency of order, it means, hello, let me just take the time gap. Sir, is the method for discount on EOQ, is this method for, yes, leads to saving of this. Can I just proceed? I hope that was understandable. Please be in the chat box and let me know if everything was perfect. I will go like this. Hello, was this perfect? Like just material costing now we are doing. It's been half an hour. Cost sheet ka basic part we have done. Yeah. Please be active. I will come to know that, yeah, you guys are there karke, instead of just watching the video. Let's start. Now, guys, here we go. Frequency of orders. If I just talk about frequency of order, if the question may they are asking for frequency. Sir, what will you do if they are asking for frequency? Yeah, frequency ke liye what you will do, understand. Suppose if I tell you, yeah, suppose guys, if I tell you that how many orders are there, please understand. If I tell you there are, let us say that there are how many orders EOQ, you need A. पूरे साल में you need 40,000. Yeah, A is 40,000 and your Q is, let us say that 10,000. Okay, so how many orders will be there? पूरे साल में annual requirement is 40,000. You are placing order for 10,000, which is your EOQ. So you will place, let us say, 4 orders. Okay, now you are placing 4 orders. Okay, now please understand, I need frequency, means every order will be placed after how many days. Frequency generally they ask. So when I say frequency, it means, sir, ऐसा होता है वैसे कि in 365 days, if there are 4 orders, one order will be placed after how many days? If 4 orders are placed in 365 days, one order after how many days? That is 365 upon 4, or you can say formula 365 upon number of orders, you will get the frequency of orders. Okay, so that is how you're gonna get 365 upon number of orders. Now guys, something which is very important, if you see the question paper, yeah, tomorrow 99% chances, or I can say even 100%, this will come in exam. So be very 365 upon 4, that is around 91. So 91 days we can say approximately. Okay, approximately 91 days. Okay, now let us come to the stock levels, which is very important part. Sir, kya stock levels ke bare mein? Okay, what is that? So we are done with EOQ wala part. Okay, there are 3 parts, 3 formulas we are done with. Now let us come to the second part, which is stock level. Sir, there are 5 stock levels. You need to by heart those. एक है ROL, one is minimum stock level, then maximum stock level, average stock level, and danger stock level. So 5 stock levels are there. You need to understand this. Now guys, let us do the question. You will understand with that help. Okay. You guys have to remember the formula. First of all, let me give you the idea. I can't explain entire logic. I will give you the basic fundamentals. Okay, understand? Okay. Here, if I just tell you, there is a minimum, normal, and average consumption, and then there is a maximum consumption, guys, that you need. What is very important? Agar usage and consumption. What is usage and consumption? It is like this. From your store, guys, goods will go where? In the factory for consumption purpose. So that is known as consumption, or that is known as usage. Raw material is used. Acha sir, goods will come from where? Supplier. So will supplier give the goods today itself? No. If you place order today, it will take some time. Okay, it will take some time. So it will take some time. That is known as lead time or delivery time, or even reorder period. So in the question, what will they give you? They will give you usage or consumption. They will give you reorder period or lead. Aapka lead time or delivery time, that will be given. Minimum, maximum, and average. And reorder quantity, we have to calculate. Reorder quantity is nothing but EOQ if question is silent. Okay, let me do one practical question. Maybe you will understand the question. Chances are there I will solve 2 questions on this because I feel higher possibility of this. So first a basic question and then we're gonna go with that. Okay, so no, यहाँ पे if I just come with the stock levels का question, यहाँ पे आते हैं. Let us come to this danger level वाला part only. चलो, let us come to this question, which is illustration 7 in the study material. Please do note in your notebook कि we are doing question number 7 on this करके in study material. You can refer page number 2.28. Okay, let's do this. Okay, now before I start with this question, what all data I need, I will tell you. I need consumption, I need a lead time, कौन सा, I need minimum, I need average, I need maximum, and I need ROQ. Okay, चलो देखते हैं what all data I have करके. Let me read. First of all, they are asking us to calculate reorder level. Okay, done. चलो, we will do that. And some data is there. So first I will read this data. And by reading this data, what we have to calculate? ROQ, that is written. ROQ is to be calculated on the basis of following information. So let us calculate the ROQ. You will calculate. I will give you some data. There is A, there is O, there is PC, there is a percentages, there is a C. ये दोनों को multiply करके you get C. Okay. Now, what is A? Annual requirement. If I just talk about annual requirement of raw material, cost of placing the order is 20. That is O is 20, ordering cost. Number of units to be purchased during the year. We want to purchase annual requirements. Hello, important is year. If it is monthly, you have to multiply by 12. A means annual raw material. Okay. So it is 5,000 that is given. Then purchase price per unit inclusive. Okay. And annual cost of storage per unit is 5. Hello, carrying cost is already there. Carrying cost should be per unit and per annum. Is it per unit? Yes. Is it for 1 year? Yes. So carrying cost is already per unit per annum. So it is 5. So it means I don't need this purchase price. Why? I wanted purchase price, so that purchase price into percentages I can get carrying cost. Carrying cost is already given. Everybody in the chat box, hello, 2 into A into O divided by C. Karo, 2 into 5,000 into 20 divided by 5 equal to root. Hello, everybody should get kitna? 200. Yes, that is your SIGO. AOC. And you are getting your answer as 200, which is working. No, आपका ये आ गया, आपका ये 200. Okay, that is what EOQ. And can I say EOQ is equal to ROQ? Hello, EOQ is equal to ROQ is equal to, that is 200. Done. अच्छा, having done that, अगर मैं आगे जाएगा तो देखो जरा. Now, what is given? Sir, details of lead time. 10 is maximum, 10 is average. Hello, so 10 is average consumption. Sorry, lead time, na? Lead time. So 10 days. Okay, 10 days is your lead time. Maximum lead time is 15 days and minimum lead time is 5. Okay. Now if I proceed ahead, emergency lead time, I will focus upon that. Do not worry about that. We will see, guys. Again, rate of consumption. Sir, average is 15 units, maximum is 20. Rate of consumption, average is 15 and maximum is 20. Hello. Now can we get the minimum wala? हाँ, क्या करने का? If you go one step ahead, तो plus 5 होता है. It is 15 plus 5, then you get 20. Go one step back, that is gonna be 10. Hello, that is going to be 10 करके. So you have this data and your ROL is this. Once you have this basic data, it will be easier for you to solve the question. What you gonna do now? Sir, अगर आपको EOQ आपको भी ROL निकालने का है, what is the formula of ROL now? Please understand. When you talk about ROL, entire all formulas are written. कौन सा चैप्टर चालू है? साक्षी, वी आर गोइंग विद दिस अपना क्या बोलते हैं, कौन से चैप्टर वी आर गोइंग विद, दिस इज ये मटेरियल कॉस्टिंग। ओके सुनो, यू नीड टू बाय हार्ट दिस फॉर्मूलाज। पहला फॉर्मूला है आरओएल का, मैक्सिमम कंजम्पशन इनटू मैक्सिमम लीड टाइम। इट मींस गुड्स आने में हाउ मेनी डेज इट विल टेक, आई विल कीप इतना स्टॉक सो दैट तब तक गुड्स आएगा, आई मस्ट बी हैविंग दैट मच स्टॉक। So I will say maximum consumption into maximum lead time. So when you say maximum consumption into maximum lead time, you will multiply these two. And when you multiply these two, 20 into 15, hello, your answer will be 300. तो पहले का ROL का answer will be 300, maximum consumption into maximum lead time. After that, if I proceed ahead, sir, second is I can just say that minimum stock level. First I calculate. Sir, what is the formula of minimum stock level that is given in the formula? देखो, the formula it is ROL. ROL minus average consumption into average lead time. I am not getting into the logic ka discussion. It will take too much time. In minimum time, I want to cover maximum questions. Okay. Not all full syllabus, but yeah, maximum things we gonna do so that it will help you to clear the examination. Please by heart this formula, nothing else. You can just do that. That is ROL minus average consumption into average lead time. Once you by heart that, okay, what you gonna do is, okay, सुनो यहाँ पे. Average consumption into average lead time. So do you have ROL with you? Yes, I do have ROL with me, which is 300, which is calculated. So 300 minus, इसके लिए क्या minus करने का, average consumption into average lead time. So when I say average consumption, so where is average consumption? It is this 15 and into 10. So 15 into 10, that comes to 150. Please subtract that 150 and you will get answer as 150. Okay, तो ये अपना answer आ जाएगा. You will get this answer. Okay, now. After that, if I just talk about maximum stock level, there are three things which are there. Yes, this video will be available after stream. Okay. Now, what things you need to add? You need to add this. When I say maximum stock level, this is the formula. Please understand. ROL plus ROQ, yeah, minus minimum consumption into minimum lead time. ROL plus ROQ minus minimum consumption into minimum lead time. तो अगर हम यहाँ पर आते हैं, तो what is your ROL that is calculated, which is 300. Hello. Plus ROQ, which we have calculated as EOQ. Which was I think 200. Yes, ROQ is ROL plus ROQ minus, because it is maximum, I will say minimum consumption into minimum lead time. There is a minimum consumption 10 into minimum lead time is 5. So 10 into 5, that is 50. 10 into 5, that is 50, and get the answer 300 plus 200 minus 50, and you're gonna get your answer as 450. Okay. Now for danger level. Actually the danger level is something goods इसके नीचे नहीं जाना चाहिए, because see, if you call emergency में, still how many days it will take? See, generally you receive goods, generally I am little bit थोड़ा speed में, but जरा ध्यान दो. Generally you receive goods in 10 days, generally you receive goods in 10 days, 15 days and 5 days. But अगर emergency में if you place the order, it will cost you higher, it will cost you some higher, but yeah, it will take only 4 days. Emergency में it will come, but yeah, so 4 days में if goods are coming, 4 days में goods are coming, तो minimum 4 days का stock you should have today when you placing the order. If you don't have 4 days ka stock, you have only 3 days ka stock, which will last for 3 days. It can be used for 3 days. Now, if you call your supplier, hello, goods bhejo, send the goods. He will take at least 4 days. So there will be a stock out, because stock which you have can last only for 3 days. So minimum 4 days ka stock you should have, and every day normal you use kitna? 15 into emergency lead time. I can just say in shortcut I am explaining. I am not going in much detail. Formula should be average consumption into emergency lead time. That is average consumption. We can say average consumption, danger level ka average consumption into emergency lead time. Please by heart this. Active, please activate live playback. Module 2. देखते हैं इसका. Now, if average consumption is not given, take the minimum consumption. Okay. Now, please just understand the formulas with me. How you gonna by heart this? देखो, if you want to by heart the formula, I have a trick for you. What you gonna do is, first, जब भी ROL बोला जाएगा, minimum, just write minimum, then write maximum, then write average stock level, then write danger stock level. Okay, danger stock level. Now please understand. We'll take the consideration which chapter to start with. अभी के लिए please pay attention. First you will write maximum consumption, then you will write average consumption into lead time. This is consumption into lead time. Then you will write minimum consumption into minimum lead time. Then पहले का formula यही है. The formula of the first ROL is maximum consumption into maximum lead time. मिनिमम वाले का फॉर्मूला इज ROL माइनस एवरेज कंजम्पशन इनटू एवरेज लीड टाइम. मैक्सिमम वाले का ROL प्लस ROQ. अच्छा, इट शुड बी ROL एक्चुअली, इट शुड बी ROL प्लस ROQ माइनस मिनिमम कंजम्पशन इनटू मिनिमम लीड टाइम, या तो मिन प्लस मैक्स डिवाइड बाय 2. अच्छा, देयर इज वन मोर फॉर्मूला, सेफ्टी स्टॉक प्लस ROQ डिवाइड बाय 2, दैट यू नीड टू रिमेंबर एक्स्ट्रा. Sometimes if this is not possible for you, and average consumption into emergency lead time. So we are done with this, which was quite important. Okay, now let us come to inventory turnover ratio. Let me just give you the idea, which is quite easy. Sir, inventory का turnover बोले तो movement. When I say turnover बोले, turnover means movement of the raw material. When I say turnover means movement of raw material. Let's start with the question. You will understand movement. Okay. Let us say that you have a factory. In that factory, you need kitna raw material? This is your factory. And in factory, you need 12,000 ka raw material consumed, which is opening stock plus purchase minus closing. So how you gonna get this? That is written again in the summary notes. Opening plus purchase minus closing. Guys, you will get raw material consumed. Okay, sir, done. Now, sir, how do you get average stock? Sir, opening plus closing divided by 2, you will get average stock. Okay, so average stock is calculated, let us say. So here we go, that on an average, this is my store where I generally keep 2000 units average. And this is my RMC, raw material consumed. Tell me, in my godown generally I keep 2000 cost stock. I need in my factory 12,000 units. How many times movement will be done? Hello, how many times movement will be done from the store to the raw material that factory? 6 times, because I need 12,000 over there, right? So that is turnover ka means movement. Turnover means movement. So how many movements? 6 times movement will be done. That is 12,000 upon 2000. You are going to get 6 times as your answer. So first is your times. RMC upon average stock, that is gonna be your formula. You will get the answer now. Yeah, everybody online, that is perfect answer. You guys are there. You can like the video and maybe you can comment once the lecture is over, those who will watch recorded. Okay, now let's start this. Once this is done, sir, we gonna go with the days wala part. Now what is days wala part? Acha sir, generally we keep 2000 cost stock which moves 6 times, right? So in 1 year it will move how many times? So in 365 days, it is going to move 6 times. 365 divided by 6. So on an average, it moves after 60 days. Please remember, it moves after 60 days, approximately 61 days. 60.83 karke. So that is 365 upon whatever answer you have got in time. Okay. After that, there is a cost per unit wala part. That we will do. So please understand what I have done. What I have done is this. Inventory turnover ratio we are done with. Formula is RMC upon average stock. Agar if you want to get answer in times, if you want answer in days, what will you do? 365 days, 365 upon inventory turnover ratio in times. That is what you're gonna get. Sir, sometimes they will say like this: average period for which inventory is held. It means you need answer in days. Okay. Now, if question asks you to comment, because there is one question there, they will ask you to comment. You should be able to comment. So the product A is higher, A is moving faster than B. ऐसा कब बोलेंगे? When will you say this? When A, material with higher inventory turnover ratio in times. It means the product which has a higher inventory turnover ratio. It means A is moving 10 times, B is moving 3 times. Who is moving many, like majority of the time movement is there in A. A is moving 10 times in a year. So that is a higher movement is there. So it is moving faster. Let me do one question from the module. You should be able to answer. फटाफट कैलसी पे. That is quite easy. So take the calculator and give me the answers. Okay, without wasting any time, you should be able to give me the answer. Okay, so यहाँ पे let's come to this, guys. Where is that question? Okay, which can come inventory turnover ratio. एक second. Yeah, फटाफट बोलो जरा. Hello, give me the RMC first of all. RMC upon average stock. So tell me. Question number 11. Inventory turnover ratio. Hello. बोलो 9,000 plus 27,000 minus 1,10,000. Hello. You will get RMC as 1,69,000. Opening plus purchase minus closing. Average stock opening plus closing divided by 2. 90,000 plus 1,10,000 divided by 2. That is gonna be 1 lakh. Yes sir. अच्छा मैंने कुछ गलत किया. 2,70,000 plus 90 minus 1,10,000. Yes. It should be 2,50,000. Okay. How many times? Hello. 2,50,000 divided by 1 lakh. Sir, that is gonna be 2.5 times. Yes. But sir, this is in times. Can you give me in days? Can you give me this answer in days? 2.5 times के बाद 365 upon 2.5. 146 days. Hello, 146 days. It can come for 5 marks. Okay. So 146 days. If I just talk about, you can check this. Hello. 146 days. देखो पहला आंसर है 146 days and 2.5 times. I hope that is clear, right? That is clear. That is the second part of the thing. That is the second part of this. Okay, so let's come to this. You can see the summary. We are done with this. We are done with the EOQ wala part. We are done with inventory turnover ratio. We are done with the stock levels. Please by heart these formulas for that matter. Danger level बोले तो average consumption into emergency lead time. Please remember that. Okay. Now there are cost per unit ka questions. It means you need to calculate cost for every unit. Yeah, you need to calculate cost for every unit. So I can say that cost divided by number of units. You will say you will get cost for every units. Okay. Sir, iske you need to remember this structure. That is, first you need to calculate. You need to calculate this total quantity minus normal loss quantity. You will get kitna quantity आया. It is अच्छा. Let me do the question so that क्या ना चीजें clear हो जाता है. Let us do that with the question itself, so things will become more clear. Okay, let's do the question number 2. PDF will be uploaded. Sir, valuation of closing stock question. Anida will do this. Okay, let us पहले ये कर लेते हैं, then we will see. I will ask you what should be done करके. Let us come to the question number 2. Let us come to the question number 2 in the study material. What is given? See, understand. There are two chemicals, chemical A and B. You can see the cost. यहाँ पे it is 1 lakh, यहाँ पे it is 1 lakh. Chemical A का cost, chemical B का cost. Okay. After you see this, there is a basic custom duty. Credit is not allowed. Then it will become my cost. Hello. It will become my cost. It means refund is not allowed. As good as ITC, input tax credit, I cannot get. It means it becomes my cost. So it is my cost, which is 10% of this. You can see 2,04,000. 2,04,000 ka 10% if you calculate, that is 20,400. Yes, sir. Then there is a railway freight, and then you are going to get your total cost. Okay. Now what you gonna do in this question? What you gonna do in this question is, first of all, let us just calculate the net quantity. Net quantity, if you understand. Now you are purchasing A ka 10,000 units. I agree. Sir, even if you purchase A ka 10,000 from this supplier, there will be some breakages once till the time it reaches your godown. So shortage of 500 in chemical A and 320 in chemical B is found due to the normal breakages because of Indian road conditions. So I can say out of 10,000 you have purchased, 500 will be normal loss. So how many units will reach your store? That is only 9,500, which will be kept in the godown. By keeping those in the godown, again there will be Jay, you will get it. Yeah. So now, yeah, Jay, okay. Now understand this. यहाँ पे once you get it is 9,500. Here, what you need to understand is, there is, you are required to compute rate per kg that we will calculate of each chemical, assuming provision of 2% for further deterioration. 2% for further deterioration मतलब 2% और खराब होएगा. It means whatever you kept in your godown 9,500, 2% will be again damaged. So into 2%, 190 will be damaged, and net you will receive कितना? That is 9,500 into 2%, that will damage, and 9310. Hello, you will get this. 10,000 minus 500, you have received this. On this you please calculate this 2%, 9,500 into 2%, and you will get this. Same you will calculate for B also. Acha, once you get this, now you gonna get the cost. So iska cost is 1 lakh, iska cost is 1,04,000. So this cost is 1 lakh, this cost is 1,04,000. Okay. Once you write this down, there is a 10% credit is also available. So when I say, sorry, 10% custom duty you pay, credit is not allowed. It means it is your cost. It is your cost. So 10% of 1 lakh, 10% of 1 lakh is this. 1 lakh ka 10%, that is 10,000. 1,04,000 ka 10%, that is 1,04,000 that you will get. Acha, once you get this, you have written two costs. There is one more cost, that is railway freight. Railway freight is 3840. Once I say railway freight is 3840, please understand this cost. How will you divide between A and B? It will be based on weight in the ratio of 10,000 and 8,000. So once you divide this cost in the ratio of 10,000 and 8,000, if you divide 3840, so you will get this answer like 10,000 and 8,000 के ratio में, and then add this total cost. And total cost में से if you divide this net quantity, you will get your answer as rate per kg. Yeah, you will get your answer as rate per kg, right? Once you make the calculations, that is easy, that is understandable, that how you gonna get this करके. Now, अब यहाँ पे if I come to my summary notes, I have written. That's why what you need to write: total quantity purchased minus normal loss या breakages, you have to subtract. Once you subtract that, you will get quantity. On this you will calculate further deterrent. हाँ Pallav, that's why we say those are important करके, it can come and you will get this net quantity. Then please write down this invoice. You have to subtract trade discount, huh, if it is there. Then GST, when will you add? Sir, you will add GST if credit is not available. Tax will add only if credit is not available. Store ledger के chances नील इतने नहीं है, but it is ICAI, you may never know. They can ask anything. Now understand, after GST, if I come to loading and unloading charges, you will add transit insurance, carriage, commission, octroi or entry tax, you will add everything. You will add a list given. A list is given. Abnormal को ignore करेंगे. हाँ निपुण, there is a note which is made. Following expenses will not be added to the cost. Following expenses will not be added because these are abnormal costs. And abnormal costs you cannot recover from the customer. You cannot recover abnormal loss from the customer. आग लग गया. Can you tell the customer you have to pay? No. So abnormal loss is your loss. You will not add in your cost. You cannot recover. You will add it in the cost. You will say plus profit into selling price. You cannot recover that from the customer. So don't add in the cost. So demurrage charges, like if you import something and if there is a delay, if you don't go to take those goods, you have to pay the penalty because they're storing the goods on your behalf. You can just remember, if there is a demurrage charges, any penalty, or we can say detention charges, abnormal loss, it will not be added in the cost. It will not be added. If already added, you have to subtract. If already added, so it should not become part of your cost. Please understand. Okay, even cash discount shall not be subtracted from, as it is a income. It will be shown on the credit side. So trade discount you will subtract, but if it is a cash discount, you should not subtract. It will be shown on the credit side. Few things you can note in your notebook also, if you remind just, yeah. So cash discount should not be subtracted, shall not be subtracted. One more thing, cost of freight will be apportioned based on weight. As of now, we have seen that question, that if there is a freight ka cost, it will be divided between A and B in we can say some ratio, that is weight ka ratio. Penalties are also ignored. Yes Dheeraj, penalties are also ignored. Tax to be added if credit is not allowed. Nil, again perfect. Tax to be added only if credit is not allowed. Sir, I have one. Okay Nipul, fair enough. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, here we go. Acha, one more thing, there is one extra point that can come in exam to remember. If there is a cost of container or cost of packing is written, if these are non-refundable, so it will be added in the cost. But if these are refundable, so let us say when that container came, you paid 10,000, like gas ka we say wo cylinder that comes. Okay, so let us say you paid 10,000 for that packing. Out of 10,000, sir, out of 10,000, you paid 1,000 for that returnable container, and once you just returned those container, you got subsidy of 600. Hello. So your next cost, net cost is only 400. So please understand. So returnable hai, so any rebate if relatable on rebate, if sir, it is rebate actually. If there is a rebate on returnable containers, it should be subtracted. And once you get this landed cost, divide by equivalent quantity which is there. Okay, fine. So we are done with this fourth part also. If you see fourth part also, 1, 2, 3. There is one store ledger wala part, guys. You can just have a look. I don't think that's important, but still. Acha, I will just discuss few things that is important for exam. Dekho, just understand this. It will help you out अच्छे से काफी. So detention sold. हाँ. Acha, if any scrap is sold as a scrap, if any damaged goods are sold as a scrap, that scrap value will be subtracted. Hello. Scrap value will be subtracted from the cost. If there is any scrap, it should be subtracted, guys. It should be subtracted. Yeah. Tax on containers not to be refunded. See, if any cost is going out of your pocket, you need to add. Simple. If you are getting it refund, so just subtract. Then don't. It is not your cost. If you get a refund, if you get a credit, it is not your cost. I hope you understand. Now, understand. Now let us come to the store ledger, which is fifth part. First part was EOQ. Second was stock level, ROL and all. Acha, next part was inventory turnover ratio. We did two parts, so that is in times and that one is in days. And after that, if I just say the next part, acha, cost per unit, that is we did cost per unit. And now there is a store ledger, that is the fifth part. If I just talk about store ledger, please understand store ledger mein what will come is, there is a supplier, there is a store and there is a factory. I want to make this ledger of this store. If goods comes in, I will write it on the receipt side. If goods are going, I will say issues karke. So goods are coming in, you will say receipts. If goods are going out, you will say issues karke. Okay. लेट्स सी दिस, कितना समझ में आता है करके अपने को. लेट्स सी दिस, सुनो. अगर ये स्टोर है, इफ यू परचेस एनी गुड्स फ्रॉम द सप्लायर, इट इज रिसीट, इट विल बी एडेड परचेस मटेरियल. इफ दैट वाज डैमेज, material return to supplier, material return by store to supplier, to supplier ko we have returned, that is issue, it is going from the store. Again supplier has replaced those goods, so I can say material replaced by supplier, so it is a receipt karke, it is a receipt, materials are coming in. Okay, now again goods are issued to the factory. In factory there are production departments, so goods are issued to the factory, that is in production department. So this is issue, goods are issued to the factory, that is either production department 1 or production department B. Now once the goods are issued, again there is a possibility I have issued 1000 units. Now production department was wanting only 800, so they have returned 200 units to me. Store के अंदर आया, material returned by those production department to the store, it is a receipt for the store. Acha, goods are transferred between A and B, that is internal transfer, that will be ignored. So goods are transferred between two departments, job A and job B, that will be ignored as there is no movement in the store. And if there is any shortage, you have to write it in the issue column, if there is any shortage. क्या समझ में आता है आप? तो यहां तक आपको समझ में आ गया रहेगा. इट विल बी रिटन इन द इशू वाला पार्ट. वाई रीजन, अंडरस्टैंड करो. दिस इज योर स्टोर लेजर गाइस, दिस इज योर स्टोर लेजर. In the store ledger, you are writing you have 100 units with you, but when you actually visit the warehouse, you have only 80 units. In the store ledger, you have written you have 100 units. When you actually visited the store, only 80 units are there. So there is a shortage of 20 units. Somewhere it went, where I don't know, but somewhere it went. So that's why it should be written in the issue. So if it is shortage, it will be written in the issue. Okay. How you gonna solve the question? Steps. Always arrange the transaction date wise. Sometimes there is a receipt, there is a issue. या पल्लव बैकवर्ड नहीं हो रहा है, जहां से भी तुम देख रहे हो, फ्रॉम देयर ओनली यू हैव टू स्टार्ट वॉचिंग करके. वो बैकवर्ड नहीं हो रहा, देयर इज सम प्रॉब्लम इन दैट करके. आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम, बट या बैकवर्ड नहीं हो रहा है, आई नो दैट. ओके, सुनो. There is a receipt and there is a issue. So first arrange the transaction date 1 2 3 4 like this. Okay, let me give you the example how you gonna arrange those. Store ledger का देखो, so that you will get an idea. There is any question? Let's see. See, there is a data which is not arranged, so you have to arrange. This is first transaction. After that fifth wala, then third transaction is this 6th तारीख को, then it is 4th को, 8th को, this is 4th transaction, then it is 5th transaction on 10th. Arrange that, and accordingly you have to, अगर कुछ हाँ, so yeah, if there is any shortage, it will be written in the issue. So accordingly you have to arrange and then check the dates, check the method which you have to follow. That's it. Make the format like this: date, call it quantity price cost, quantity price cost. If they ask you inventory ledger or store ledger, both means same. Shashank Verma. Okay, yeah. What to do after completing marathon? Let's see. Cost of material is there. When I say issue का मतलब क्या होता है? Sir, issue means your cost of material. Goods are going in the factory, that is issue, and closing stock is end में whatever value you get. So, and there are two more things. Please do revise. One is stock out versus carrying cost का question is there. One is ABC analysis का question is there. Just an example for ABC analysis. Yeah, maybe it may not come, but yes, yeah, we can say that ABC analysis. A means something which is very important, less important, then less important. Yeah, sir, recording मिलेगा हाँ. Now tell me, we are done with 2 chapters. What should be done करके? We are done with 2 things. Okay, one is this. The second one which we are done with this. Okay, that is material. Now, can we proceed or we can end the session and बाद का the remaining part we will do, or you have to finish this? Let's finish this करके. And labor costing. Okay, can we just continue the lecture or you need break and then after that we'll meet करके वैसा बोलो क्या करने का? Proceed sir. मजा आएगा सर. Okay, can I just bring the water? Just give me 2 minutes का break. 2 minute के बाद we gonna start. Okay, so 2 minutes के बाद we gonna start with the new chapter. So yeah, finish all. चलो finish करते हैं. चलो. So 2 minutes का break, then we gonna start. Okay. Welcome. Okay. Now let's see this. यहाँ पे आते हैं, शुरू करते हैं. Now, what should be done? What should not be done? Let's have a look. Back button is not working. Okay. Now, what should be done? Tell me. Can we just start with the with chapter? Maybe we can just say that. Many people find this difficult. So, what should I start with? Bolo. People are saying module 2 or something. So, what should I start with? Hello. What should I start with? Yeah, so others will see later on maybe. Yeah, overheads, sir. Okay, so people are saying let's start with the overheads. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let us start with the overheads wala part. Okay, so let me just start with the overheads, then we will see what to do karke. Okay, acha start. Abhi I just said marginal. Will see that marginal is quite in detail. Now let me just go with the overheads wala part. A question generally comes and many people find it difficult. So I will start with the overheads wala part now. Chalo. Now let's see overheads. If I just talk about what came in the examination, if you just notice, something that came in the examination was a basic sum tha connected with the cost sheet in the previous attempt. In the earlier attempt, there was a supplementary rate wala question one. Okay, we'll see this. I will tell you what I feel is important from my side is either primary distribution wala question can come, primary distribution, or machine hour rate wala question will come. Okay, so we'll do the questions accordingly. I'm not able to watch the video from the beginning. Udita, please watch it from now only. You can watch the balance part later on. Hello, you can just start. Shashank, bolo. Shashank, बोलिए क्या है? Hello, बताओ. So now solutions में तो okay. Now if I come to the solution, let us come to the overheads wala solution. Overheads. नहीं नहीं ऐसा नहीं है. बैलेंस अमाउंट डजंट मैच मतलब बैलेंस तो दिया ही नहीं रहेगा वैसा है. लेट्स स्टार्ट. डोंट स्पैम अननेसेसरीली. या चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद दिस ओवरहेड. सी प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड गाइज, आई विल एक्सप्लेन फ्यू थिंग्स. ध्यान देते जाना. देखो कैसा होता है. इफ आई हैव अ कंपनी आई विल हैव अ प्रोडक्शन डिपार्टमेंट and I will have a service department. Let me keep this phone on charge. Okay, so that yeah, ये ऐसे रखना पड़ेगा फिर अभी. Okay, चलेगा. Done. So now guys, in the comment video problem in the chat box, otherwise all will ask. It's okay. Maybe abhi chalo pad leta hai. Let's see this. Sir, if I just talk about overhead wala part, please understand company के लिए there is a production department and there is a service department. Sir, what is the difference between production department and service department? Please understand. Production department is that department which is involved in manufacturing a product, like manufacturing and assembly. If this department is not there, company will not work. So there is a production department. Sir, these people who are working, they need something to eat. So there is a canteen that is providing service. Okay. These people, if they are not feeling well, to treat those people, there is a hospital, that is service department again. Yeah. This will go for how many hours? Let's see, not decided yet. So there is a production department and then there is a service department. Okay. Let us start with the next part now. Once I say production department and service department, abhi allocation. There are steps. Allocation bole to there are certain expenses which are department wise available. You just need to write it down. Like if I say production manager salary, you know that relates to the manufacturing department. If I say assembly manager salary, that relates to the assembly manager. That is the allocation, which is known as a specific expense. If I say doctor's salary, when I say doctor's salary, the doctor is working where? In the hospital, तो वो खर्चा उधर आएगा. Hello. Okay, so now understand understand this. यार एक सेकंड ये कर ही देते हैं. रुको एक सेकंड. Yeah, चलो let's start now. So that has been start. चलो देखते हैं. यार ये बातों में ही टाइम चले जाता है. Okay, now we can start with this. Okay, please pay attention. Okay, now done. So pay attention. So sir, allocation wala part is done. Yes, allocation wala part is done. Now when I talk about apportionment, what is apportionment? Sir, apportionment means very simple. Sir, whatever is your cost, it is not specific to department. Like if I say rent, let us say that there is a factory. In this factory, there are 4 departments. In this entire property, we are paying rent for in totality. So how you gonna do this? Rent is not paid specifically for A, it is paid for entire factory. You have to divide that expense in some suitable ratio, like area occupied. Hello, like area occupied, I can say. Maybe lighting point. There is one only electricity ka meter which is there. Bill is in the name of the company, not in the name of the department. So that entire billing cost, bill will be divided, lighting ka bill will be divided on some suitable ratio. That is gonna be your light points. Okay. So one is allocation, guys. Another one is apportionment. Taking the total, you are going to get your total cost as per primary distribution. What will you get? Total cost as per primary distribution. After doing this, we're gonna do this question. अच्छा एक काम करते हैं. First we will do the question based on this. Then we can maybe come to the next part. Okay. So let us come to the basic question on this so that we will understand. Chances are there question will come from this part. So please pay attention. इसके लिए overheads. Okay. Okay guys, let's come to the overheads part. A basic question. How you gonna do this? Please understand. Let us say that the first question itself. नहीं एक सेकेंड. Okay, so you can see question number 4. So I have the solution for question number 4, so I will accordingly discuss that with you. Question number 4. Okay, or 5, let me just do that. Question number 5, चलो देखते हैं. Now let's see question number 5. Question number 5. अच्छा, if you see question number 5 or 4, यहाँ पे see what is written, all expenses are there. What you gonna do? See, there is a wages and there is a direct expenses. Please understand, production department are these 3 departments and service department are these 2 departments. So if I talk about production department and service department, so production department are engaged in producing a product and service department are engaged in, we can see that, providing the service. So if I say this is a canteen and this is hospital, canteen wala is saying that I have bought some vegetables, so that is my direct material. I have a chef has made something, so that is the chef ka salary is direct wages, is it? But company is manufacturing what? Pen. So from company's point of view, any expense incurred for pen is direct material or labor se connected direct labor, the one who is manufacturing pen. But sir, this canteen wala is not manufacturing pen, so every cost of service department, because they are not engaged in production activity, every cost of service department, I can just say that is overhead, every cost. In production department ka cost, direct wala direct, indirect wala indirect. And when we make statement showing overheads, when you make statement showing overheads ka summary, so you have to ignore direct cost. What is direct cost? Hello, what is direct cost in this question? Agar aap dekhoge, what is direct cost in this question is this. You have to ignore this. You have to ignore this cost, and this cost will be first written over here. You can see in the solution also आपका अगर आप देखोगे. So first you gonna write it down. देखो यहाँ पे मे बी यहाँ पे सोल्यूशन ऐसा क्यों है? एक सेकेंड. हाँ, so you're gonna write this down. Even this will be there in your module also. You can check direct material and direct wages, that will be written. Direct material and direct wages will be written, that is this. Now for these you need some specific ratio. When I say specific ratio, matlab when I say area, just take the total of this, 500 plus 250 plus 500 plus 250 plus 500. Okay, yeah, exactly, Neil. That comes to 2000. Hello, that comes to 2000. Please take the total, 500 plus 250 plus 500 plus 250 plus 500, 2000. So it means you have paid rent for this many square feet. Hello, 2000 square feet. So do one thing, 4 lakh, just do this on the calculator as I am saying. Type 4 lakh divided by 2000, you will get per square feet. और ओवरहेड्स अभी ही स्टार्ट हुआ है शिवानी, प्लीज पे अटेंशन यार, ये बात बार में प्रॉब्लम आता रहेगा. मे बी आई विल स्टार्ट अदरवाइज न्यू स्ट्रीम ओनली. चलो ये स्ट्रीम खत्म करके नया शुरू करते हैं. आई थिंक मे बी आई विल चेक द सेटिंग्स एंड ऑल करके कि क्या है करके, और शुड आई जस्ट कंटिन्यू? ये एक प्रॉब्लम है, ये पता नहीं है सेटिंग का, अदरवाइज कंटिन्यू. ओके ओके, मैं कमेंट सेक्शन नहीं देख रहा अभी, या तो ओके डन. ओके, आई एम जस्ट नॉट चेकिंग द कमेंट सेक्शन ओनली. ओके डन. ओके, सो प्लीज पे अटेंशन. चलो अभी मैं कमेंट देखता ही नहीं हूं, छोड़ो अभी. आई वोंट जस्ट टेक द कमेंट्स. ओके, सो एवरीबडी पे अटेंशन. चलो ओके, सुनो, ये है आपका खर्चा. जस्ट डिवाइडेड बाई 2000 यू विल गेट समथिंग. तो प्लीज 4 लाख डिवाइडेड बाई 2000 यू विल गेट कितना? 200 रुपीज पर स्क्वायर फीट. वंस यू गेट दिस, 200 कैलसी पे है, 200 मल्टीप्लाई करो, 200 मल्टीप्लाई, जस्ट प्रेस 500 एंड इक्वल टू, यू विल गेट 1 lakh. दैट इज दिस आंसर. You will get 1 lakh. That is this answer, which is there in the module also. If you check in the solution, which is 1 lakh करके देखो, which is 1 lakh. Okay, and accordingly you will get. अच्छा, when I talk about power cost, it will be divided on what ratio? So it will be based on horsepower of the machinery. So if you just talk about horsepower of the machinery, but यहाँ पे something is very important. It will be horsepower. It will be horsepower and machine hours का combination. Why sir? See, please understand. You have 1 ton का AC, you have 2 ton का AC. Okay, 1 ton का AC you are running for only you are running for 8 hours, and 4 ton का AC is being you are running for 4 hours. Hello, तो 1 ton का AC for 8 hours, तो 8 उस हिसाब से you will get the bill. 2 ton का AC for 4 hours, still you will get the same bill. Hello, so your power cost does not depend upon only horsepower, 1 ton or 2 ton, it depends upon hours also. So what you gonna do guys, what you gonna do is very simple. You will do this, ये दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई कीजिएगा. टेक द कैलकुलेटर पे, जैसे मैं बोलते जा रहा है, ये दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करो. 1000 into 50 that will become 1000 into 50 that will become 50,000. then 2000 into 40, that will become 80,000, then 4000 into 20, that will become 80,000, then 1000 into 15, that will become 15,000, and 1000 into 25, that will become 25,000. And if I add 50,000 plus 80,000 plus 80,000 plus 15 plus 25,000, guys, that is going to be 2,50,000. Are you getting this? And power cost will be divided based on this ratio, that is HP, horsepower into machine hours. No, only if machine hours are specified, otherwise only horsepower. Okay, now just calculate this, do this. This is 2,50,000, right? Entire thing will be copied. Then the ratio is same only, 250 and 250. For every that hour you are spending this, so 50,000, 80,000, you can check 50,000, 80,000 and all that will be there. Okay, now depreciation depends upon what? Capital value of the asset. We can say that capital value of the asset, so that is 20, 40, 20, 10, 10. So if I just talk about this 20, 40, 20, 10, 10, that becomes 100. So if I just talk about this 100, which is capital value of the asset, you are paying 1 lakh rupees. So 1 lakh upon 100. Depreciation is upon capital value of the asset. So 1 lakh upon 100 into 20 equal to 20,000 ho jayega. Hello, you're gonna get 20,000. Please check. Are you getting this? Accordingly, you will just do that calculation. And then other overheads. Now other overheads ko leke there is always a problem. It can be in any ratio when you just talk about other overheads. Okay. When you talk about other overheads, here they have taken machine hours. You can take even direct labor hours available, to which chalega direct wages. But yeah, other overheads are being on the machine hours, so they have just divided on that ratio machine hours ka, and then you have got this answer. Okay, तो ये आंसर आपका आ गया, which is your primary distribution. Okay, so once you get this answer, हम आगे जाते हैं, देखो यहाँ पे अभी क्या होगा. Okay, so we are done with this primary distribution. अभी next step देखो क्या है. You have got these answers. You have got this answer by doing primary distribution वाला thing. You just need to remember, अगर direct material and direct labor है, वो खाली इधर आएगा. You gonna write this over here. Now, इससे आगे if you check, that is reapportionment. If you just talk about reapportionment, guys, यहाँ पे transfer cost of the service department to the production department. It means cost of this service department you will have to transfer to where? Production department. तो ये वाला खर्चा you gonna transfer this over here, that is known as reapportionment. Okay, and when we talk about reapportionment, how you gonna do that? Please understand there are three methods for that matter. पहला is quite easy, that is service department serve each other. When I say service department do not serve each other, देखो ये वाला, that is direct method reapportionment के लिए. Service department do not provide services to each other, that is canteen and hospital do not provide services to each other. So it is very simple. Canteen का खर्चा will be divided only to these two production departments, and then hospital का खर्चा again to these two departments only, that is A and B. This is known as direct method. Maybe canteen का खर्चा will be based on number of employees and number of patients admitted and bill वगैरह. अच्छा सर, दूसरा method, that is the step ladder method. What is step ladder method? That canteen is providing service to these two departments, not to the hospital, but hospital wala is providing, that is doctor department is providing service to these two departments plus canteen also. It means one department is serving to another department but not a vice versa. Again I will repeat, one department is serving to another department but not a vice versa. यहाँ पे if you check, that is your service department से connected है. Okay, now once that is done, that is one service department is serving another but not a vice versa, how you gonna do this? You should always start with the department which is serving maximum department. So you should always start with which department? H. Hello, if it is a non-reciprocal, that is known as step ladder method. Third method, which is reciprocal method or repeated distribution method. It means these service departments are service. Yeah, Rohit, you can write the assumption. Now, if I just talk about this, if both service departments serves each other, then what happens? If both service departments serve each other, then in this case, service department serves each other. Then you have to use simultaneous equation method. Then you have to use, guys, simultaneous equation method, and accordingly you wanna solve the question. Okay. Now, if you see the past trend, तो कहाँ से क्वेश्चन आया था? तो या परसेंटेजेस वाला. सो अगेन तो यहाँ से आने का चांसेस है. द क्वेश्चन कैन कम फ्रॉम हियर, सो प्लीज पे अटेंशन, ये वाले पार्ट से. ओके, नाउ सो यहाँ पे अगेन इफ आई कम बैक टू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, अगर क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 पे आते हैं यहाँ पे, एंड जस्ट इफ यू जस्ट हैव अ लुक, सी दिस क्वेश्चन केम इन द एग्जाम, बट ये ठीक है अभी नहीं आएगा. व्हाट विल कम इज दिस, यहाँ पे देखो, where is this? यार एक तो ये मिलेगा नहीं. ओके ठीक है. सो यू जस्ट गॉट द आइडिया. अच्छा नाउ मे बी इफ यू सी देर आर सम क्वेश्चन वेयर देर इज अ रिपीटेड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन वाला क्वेश्चन विच इज देयर, दैट इज फर्स्ट पार्ट. ओके नाउ क्वेश्चन यहां से आ सकता है, सो प्लीज जस्ट हैव अ लुक फॉर दैट मैटर. नाउ there is one more concept which is machine hour rate, but before that there is one question that I can solve. Maybe I have to see this, but ठीक है चलो. MHR वाला machine hour rate वाला question if you want to do, let's see this machine hour rate वाला. Supplementary rate it will not come, it was asked in the last question, but ठीक है तो this question won't be asked. Machine hour rate, चलो let me do this one question for a machine hour rate. Let me just give you the idea about machine hour rate. अच्छा, if I just talk about machine hour rate, let me just come to the module and we'll discuss that. ये वीडियो लाइव के बाद अवेलेबल होगी. यस आई विल हैव टू चेक. यार डिस्टर्बेंस बहुत ज़्यादा है लाइव में. आई थिंक इट वुड बी डिफिकल्ट टू टेक द लेक्चर. या अंडरस्टैंड. यस इलस्ट्रेशन. अरे यार ठीक है, ये इसमें ढूंढ रहे हैं अपन. ओके लेट्स कम टू इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 6 so that we can understand what is there करके. चलो स्टार्ट करते. सुनो, now if I talk about illustration number 6, what you need to do, एक मशीन के ऊपर कितना खर्चा हो रहा है that we have to calculate on one machinery, what is the cost that we are incurring करके. तो just have a look. सबसे पहले सर मशीन इज कॉस्टिंग रुपीज मे बी 3 4 5 6 7, तो 10 लाख रुपीज is expected to run for 10 years. Okay, and at the end of this period its scrap value is likely to have 9 lakh. अच्छा सुनो, we have purchased one machinery for 100 lakhs, it will be having scrap value of 9 lakh, तो cost minus scrap divide by it will be there for 10 years. So 1 year का depreciation कितना, हेलो 100 lakhs minus 9 lakhs, so 91 lakh will be your total cost for 10 years divided by 10. So 9.1 lakhs, that is 9 lakh 10,000 will be your depreciation. Hello, I hope that is clear. 9 lakh 10,000 will be your depreciation. Yes sir. हेलो 9 लाख 10,000 ना, क्या किया, ये 90,000 नहीं है 9 लाख है. हेलो ओके. नाउ repairs during the whole life of the machinery are expected to be 18 lakh. So okay, your repair cost is 18 lakh, but sir 18 lakh is the cost for how many years? Entire life. Hello, so 18 lakh is the cost for 10 years, so divide by 10, 1 lakh 80,000. 1 lakh 80,000 will be your repairs cost. Okay, done. Machine is expected to run for 4380 hours per year on an average. So my machinery is going to work for 4380 hours. 4380 hours it is going to work on an average. Okay, and this is one we gonna work for. Its electricity consumption is 15 units for 1 hour, the rate per unit being 5. अच्छा समझो please, if I run my machinery for 1 hour, if I run my machinery for 1 hour, तो it will consume in 1 hour how many units? 15 electricity के units 15 will be consumed, and for every unit I have to pay 5 rupees, so 15 units will be consumed in 1 hour into 5 rupees I have to pay for every unit, मतलब 75 rupees I have to pay for 1 hour. In 1 hour this many units will be consumed into 5 rupees for every unit, 75 rupees for 1 hour. How many hours we are going to work for? 4380. Hello, into 4380, so you're gonna get this 32 lakh something, 3 lakh 28,500. you're gonna get this exactly. Now exactly, that is right answer everybody. Perfect. Now after that the machine occupies, if I just check this, the machine occupies 1/4 area of the department and has 2 points out of the total 10 points. So please समझो, 1/4 area is occupied by the machinery and there are 2 points, total 10 points are there. Out of those 10 points only 2 points are occupied this machinery. Okay, आगे लिखा गया है. तो what is the light point का खर्चा? If I just read somewhere, the light point का खर्चा is, या तो चलो let's read, the foreman has to devote 1/6 time to the machinery. ठीक है. अच्छा, now there is a twist. Sir, where is a twist? Machine rent, it is monthly. Hello, every expense is annually. So now it should not be monthly. You have to convert that for 12. So department is 30,000. Monthly rent is 30,000. So first do this 30,000 into 12. You will get your total cost. Okay. And machine is occupying कितना area? Machine is occupying यहाँ पे लिखा गया था, एक सेकेंड, 1/4 area, maybe हाँ, the machine occupies 1/4 area, that was written. So into 1 by 4 करके, so 30,000 into 12 divided by 4, that is gonna be 90,000. So that will be there, which is 90,000, which is gonna be your rent. If I talk about light points, so out of 10 light points, only 2 light points are occupied by this. So what is the lighting का खर्चा? 8,000. Again, it is a month. So 8,000 into 12 per annum का you will get, and it occupies how many light points? 2. So 2 by 10. Hello. 8,000 into 12, you will get total annual का cost, but it is for 10 light points. Into 2 by 10 करो, into 2 by 10, that is gonna be 19,200 you will get. Again, foreman का salary is 19,200, but sir, this 19,200 into 12 ये annum का salary you will get, and this is for 1 year, and he is devoting कितना time? 1/6 time to the machinery. So 19,200 into 12 divided by 6, that is 38,400. Hello, you will get 38,400 as your answer. 38,400 as your answer. And then find out the machine R rate, assuming interest is 1% per annum. Sorry, insurance is 1% per annum. Hello, on which value you gonna calculate this 1% insurance? Hello, insurance will be calculated on the value of the asset, which is 100 lakhs. Calculate 1% per annum. 100 lakhs into 1%, that is gonna be 1 lakh. On यहाँ पे लिखा गया है which is 100 lakhs. Okay, so 1 lakh will be your insurance. 1 lakh will be your insurance, and expenses on oil are expected to be 900. Hello, तो 900 expenses on oil, तो 900 into 12 कर दीजिएगा because it is per month. तो 900 into 12, once you get this total answer is for how many hours? This is for how many hours? This many hours. Hello, 4380. So just divide by 4380 and you will get this value. That is gonna be your machine hour rate. ये in the old module it was a wrong solution, now it has been revised. Okay, so your answer is 382.50. देखो, you can see this 382.86, sorry, that is 8586. Okay, so that's it. This was with reference to machine hour rate, guys. Yeah, maybe I can just end the session. We will create one more link. Till now what we have done is cost sheet, material costing, a few things, overheads. Yeah, so yeah, that's it for the this thing करके. We'll see this अगर something if you want to continue. अभी के लिए इतना काफ़ी है. Till now this is something which is done. After this end, sir, yeah, yeah, you can see the recorded, then end. ABC, sir, please. Okay. Please review all the chapters. Yeah. Okay. Can we just keep chalo, just one more thing. We'll complete the reconciliation and then maybe we will see there is one more session. Maybe chalo, let's do one thing then. Maybe that is the problem, so we're gonna do this. चलो एक काम करते हैं, एक और करते हैं, कर ही लेते हैं सर. ओके, चलो डन. आई विल टेक, बिकॉज व्हेन आई स्पीक थोड़ा स्पीड में तो इट विल टेक थोड़ा ये, तो एक काम करते हैं, लेट्स टेक 10 minutes ब्रेक एंड देन चलो वी विल स्टार्ट विद दैट. 10 minutes नहीं, 5 minutes विल बी सफिशिएंट विद द टाइमर, देन आई विल स्टार्ट. ओके, 5 मिनट का ब्रेक ले लेते हैं. विल डू दैट, विल डू दैट. ओके, अभी के लिए चलो ब्रेक ले लेते हैं. जान, वी विल सी. ओके एल्स विल क्रिएट द न्यू सेशन बिकॉज इसके अंदर कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. मे बी आई विल क्रिएट अ न्यू सेशन ओनली आफ्टर दिस मीटिंग. एक और सेशन क्रिएट करते, होपफुली उसमें वी कैन रिवाइंड करके वो ऑप्शन हो सके. लेट्स सी, विल डू दैट. ओके, अभी के लिए ये वाला सेशन आई एम एंडिंग इट एंड देन वी विल सी टू इट कि आगे क्या करना है. एक सेशन और कंडक्ट करवाते हो.